Speaking of things I don't have money to get sued for, I'm really nervous about these new changes with YouTube. I don't know if you guys have heard anything about it. If you don't have a YouTube channel, it probably doesn't matter all that much to you. But with them changing the regulations for kid content, basically the law says that if your video appeals to kids, and it's really hard to say what's going to appeal to kids, but if your video appeals to children and it's not marked as content for children, then you can be fined $43,000 per video. Per video. I don't know why everybody kept going because that light was red, so I'm going to back up a little bit. I thought that light was still green because everybody was just a motoring, but it was not. It was not green at all. So I am a little bit concerned about that because, let's be honest, in general, I think all of my videos could appeal to children just based on my hair, the disco lights, the dancing. And I do have a lot of little kid fans, and they watch all of my content, not just the content that is specifically aimed for them. My very first keto fan was a 2-year-old little girl, and her mommy messaged me and she said, "Oh, Dory, my daughter loves you. She is almost 2 and she thinks you're a mermaid. She just loves watching your videos and she makes me watch your recipes over and over and over." So technically, I think maybe I should probably list all of my videos as for kids, but they're not intended for children. So that's kind of where my issue lies. I have a lot of videos that are not intended for children, but simply because of who I am, they may appeal to children. Now, the issue with just making my entire channel kid-friendly is that they're putting huge requirements on any kids content. So kids content, you will not be able to save the videos. There's no comments allowed on kid videos, no links allowed in kid videos. So I'm leery and I don't know how to deal with that. The other issue that YouTube has put on to creators is that we are now responsible, starting January 1, we have to mark each of our videos whether or not they are made for children. Now, here's the issue. The question is this content made for children? No, it's not made for children. But if you mark it that it's not for children, and then YouTube deems that it appeals to children, that's when they will fine you the $42,000 per video. So I'm kind of stressed out. Not only do I have to go through, I have over 1,000 videos on YouTube. You have to go in and manually set whether or not each video is for children or not. So sometime between now and January 1, I have to be able to get through all of my existing content and mark it as either for kids or not for kids, and then take a gamble. What happens if they decide that video does appeal to children? My channel isn't monetized, so I don't make any money that I could say, oh, well, you know what, not a big deal. If I get a fine, I'll just pay it out of what I make, because I don't make the monies. So if you guys have been here with me for a while, you know that I do what I do because I love it. I love to share the fun side of keto. I love being able to make recipes so that people can have what they want. I love dancing. I love sharing all the anxiety and depression and self-love talks. But I don't do it because I make money. I don't do it because it benefits me financially. It doesn't. I do it because I enjoy it. And I've always believed that if you follow your passion, then money will eventually come later down the road. So for me, I just focus on putting out content, and I'm kind of curious what you guys think about the YouTube thing. I'm going to start a discussion about it in group. And I want to hear your guys' opinion, because I think you have a very good outside view on my content. What you feel would appeal to kids as opposed to what I feel would appeal to kids might be different. And in the last 2 years of doing this, I would say pretty much all my content appeals to kids. Not necessarily intentionally, but it's fun food. It's easy recipes. There's dancing, there's lights, there's fun. So I don't know. I may need to consult a social media lawyer, but again, I don't have the funds to be able to do that. I kind of don't want to go all conspiracy theory, but I think it's kind of a way that YouTube is going to clear out a lot of content. I think they're going to delete a lot of creators. I think they're going to get rid of a lot of content. I'm a little nervous about what's going to happen on YouTube. So with that in mind, if you guys know of any other video streaming platforms that I can research and look into, let me know, because I think YouTube is going to die. I do. It's sad and it's a scary thought, but I think that more and more creators are going to move to a different platform. So I'm going to sign out. I'm here at the medical supply store, and when I pop in, I will let them know that I would like to record something if I am allowed to, and I will see you guys in a little while.